Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I will teach you the 5 types of inheritance using C++. So now, what is inheritance? Inheritance is the capability of one class to acquire properties and characteristics from another class. The class whose properties are inherited by other class is called the parent, base, superclass, and the class which inherits properties of other class is called child or derived or subclass. The 5 types of inheritance are single, multiple, hierarchical, multi-level, and hybrid inheritance. So let's start for the single inheritance. Single inheritance. Type of inheritance: one derived class inherits from only one base class. It is the most simplest form of inheritance. So in this code, let's create a class for our base class. Let's say class humans, and then let's create a class for our derived class animals. So to inherit our parent class humans, let's type the colon, then public, then the name of our parent class humans. For example, let's create here a string my name, then let's create an object for animals, Annie, then let's print my name is, then it shows that our derived class animals inherits our parent class humans. So what is inside our class humans can be accessed by our derived class. So let's type Annie. Okay, let's put public here to show it. Then Annie dot. Here you can see that my name is available for us. So let's type that. Then let's run the code. Okay, here it's supposed to be a small letter string. My mistake. So that is for our single inheritance. And for the next type of inheritance is the multiple inheritance. In this type of inheritance, a single derived class may inherit from two or more than two base classes. So for example, in this code, we have a two class. So let's assume that this animals is one of the base class. Then let's create another one. Let's create another class called uh, okay, things. Then let's inherit the class, one of our parent class. Don't forget the public and humans, comma, public again, then animals. So in this code, Our derived class inherits from the public class, our parent class humans, and our parent class now animals. So let's create here an dog name class Blocky here. Let's add public. So here, let's create an object for our class, our derived class things. Then let's my dog's name. My dog's name is. Let's type the variable for our things. Here we can access the dog name string that from our class animals, and we can access also the string my name from our class humans. This is the example for our multiple inheritance. So let's run the code here. No errors, and so my dog's name is Blocky. Okay, so let's start for our third type. The third one is the hierarchical inheritance. In this type of inheritance, multiple derived classes inherits from a single base class. So, for example, okay, let's delete it first. So that it is clean. So let's create a base class for book. This is our base class. Then let's create title, author, and then price. So here in the book, this is our base class. So these three, we will make it our derived class. So for hierarchical, three derived class and one base class. So we will inherit the class book. So colon public, then book. Same here. Let's copy paste it because I'm too lazy for this here. So for example, let's create a string here for book, title, name, programming, then let's create an author, name Richard Pancho, my name, then the price, okay, 99, okay, it's 99 pesos. So here in main, let's create object for title. Okay, let's caps lock the first letter of the class to make it light color, and it is very useful for you make classes. So title and author and price. So then let's print it by creating title, then the variable for the title. Oh, let's set the public here. Then that now I can access the our parent class. Same thing here. The author. Here. These three objects here can access the parent class book, and this by inheriting it by our three derived class. So let's run the code. Oh my god. Let's put a break line here. Let's run it again. Here it's so clean now. No errors, and this is the example for our hierarchical inheritance. So let's start the fourth one. Multi-level. In this type of inheritance, a derived class inherits from a class, which in turn inherits from some other class. The superclass for one is subclass for the other. So, for example, is that. And let's create again to simplify the code. So let's assume that our parent class is the book. Then let's create another class, title, inheriting the book, our class book. Then let's create another one, author, that inherits our class title. So this is now the multi-level inheritance. A class parent, a base class, and then a derived class that inherits the base class, and then another derived class that inherits that another derived class. So this is the multi-level. So for example, title, a string title, uh, hello world, and here, mm, mm, okay, okay, okay. So type it. Okay, so here you can access the book. So let's type string. Okay, name na lang. Name Jojo. Then let's create an object for author. Then our title. Here you can see that let's create a title. Then let's call the our object title. It's so log. Why so log? Ah, wrong spelling wrong. That then here you can access the name and you can also access what inside our class title. So let's access the book string title from our class book and line break line. Then let's again type for author. Now let's type the object that we make for our class author here. Also you can now access the what is inside the class title, then what is inside the class book. So what is multi-label is. So let's start this name. Okay, let's run the code. Here, title Hello World, author Jojo. It's so easy and fun. So for our next and last inheritance, this is the hybrid virtual inheritance. Hybrid inheritance is a combination of hierarchical and multi-level inheritance. So it shows in this diagram that this is a one base class that inherited by two derived class, and a one derived class inherit from another two derived classes. So it's just like a hierarchical and multi-level combination. So for the code, let's type Pokemon. Okay. Let's type class Pokemon for our base class. Then let's create a class Fire, um, Fire type for our one derived class that inherits from our base class Pokemon. Then let's create another class that inherits from our class Pokemon. And then the last one, let's create a class that inherits from the derived class Fire type and the derived class Water type. So, okay, class Uh, what? Oh no, grass. Grass type. Or ground type. Fire type. Then water type. Here, this is now the hybrid inheritance. So let's try it by coding. So here in the our base class, let's create a string that say what is this name. Let's type Pikachu. And then here in fire type, let's create another one that says Charmander. Here in water type, let's create Squirtle, of course. Let's not here in ground type, let's create no. Okay, let's create Onyx. I'm not sure if it's Onyx. Okay, here to access it, we can uh, we can create an object for ground type. So this class, ground type, a derived class, can access all these three classes because of our inheritance hybrid class. So ground type. So let's name it variable GT. Then here in the front, let's create a main. Okay, electricity, electric Pokemon. Who is the electric Pokemon? So he is our string name. This is the content is the variable inside our base class Pokemon. So after that, let's create a slash break line, and then let's type again fire type Pokemon, fire Pokemon. Here you can type GT that are name2, now name 1, that inside in the fire type class, derived class that inherits from our Pokemon. Name Charmander. Then inline, then water Pokemon. Okay, let's water Pokemon. Then GT again. Our name to Squirtle. Break line. And the last one is the ground type. Ground Pokemon. GT. And let's access what is inside our direct class ground type Pokemon. Name 3. So here, this is the code that inherits the what we call hybrid class. Let's run the code. Oh, there's an error. So there's an error. So it will not run because of this variable here. I think this ground type can't access this base class Pokemon. So let's try the fire type by typing fire type ft, then let's change it by ft that our name for Pikachu. Then let's run the code. Here it can access now. Then that's it. This is the hybrid inheritance. So this is for my project. This is the end of our tutorial of what is the pipe inheritance using C++. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.